What's going on, guys? Crunchykieran here to bring you another episode of Play-by-Play. Because I haven't done one of these in probably like a week or something like that. And I have this very quick game saved in my gallery, which I played the other day, 2 days ago I think, as part of a 5-man. As you can see, it's a secure area on Oregon. And it's a very quick match. It went really smoothly. The only reason it didn't is because we pissed about for 1 round. So yeah, I'm going to talk quickly about, obviously, Play-by-Play. So I picked Thermite here. And this is, because I know with the hard breacher on this map I always pick Habana, but I've decided to start picking Thermite because you can get the hatch and the wall with 1 Thermite charge, which I forgot you could do until recently. So, plus I feel, if you get hatches with Habana from outside, that's great, but you don't really gain anything from getting the hatch while outside. If you're Thermite and you have to encourage the team to push in and take that whole first floor control, then that's much better than just getting the hatch from outside and then working your way into the map. If you work your way into the house and then blow the hatch and then you know, right, this is clear, this is clear, this is clear, it encourages a bit more clearing, like room clearing, Roma clearing. And plus once you get too open, it's just much better. So yeah, I prefer Thermite recently on Oregon. Plus if it's muted from below, they can't stop it. It's really good. All round it's good, but obviously it is a risk, because while you do have to clear the roamers, that is a risk that you may die doing so, and if you go off the board then there's no chance of getting in hatches. You can only get 2 instead of Habana, you can get 3 hatches, so it all swings around about, it's all preference. Right now at the minute I prefer Thermite, especially with his gun. If you've seen any previous videos you'll see I get quite a few clips with Thermite. I seem to like his gun, weirdly. So instantly, first thing you do, rule 1, as I've always said, you get the camera from outside. So one of our players picked recruit and he decided to just rush straight in, so you shouldn't do this. But we're like, right, he rushed in, he didn't die. I gave it a second, he didn't die, so right, I'll go in straight away and blow it. I think there was a mute jammer on the stairs that was blocking that there. At first I wasn't sure. So as you can see there, boom, wall gone and hatch gone. Standard rotation hole made from the defenders, and then I just sit here and watch it. I get 1, I miss the other one. And this quickly snowballs. We could have easily lost this, so we go off the wall. So they're going in from behind. Goes to a 3v2. I'm still holding the angle. I'm calling it out. There's somebody here. There's somebody here. Goes down to a 2v1. And then the guy gets the kill. I was constantly calling it out. There's a guy in the corner. And as you can see, there's just a fuck ton of death in that back corner. There you go. So yeah, that would normally happen later into the round. Not within a minute. But a rush is hard to counter, like, fully, so is what it is. They do get a guy disconnect between, he just disconnected there, and I believe he's not here for the next round, so technically it is a 5v4, but still, we won the match, so, spoilers, so I thought I'd upload it. Plus I get like, quite a few kills. So I pick Legion. Legion is my defender at the minute. I'm getting so many clips with him. I'm doing so well with Legion at the minute. Just his gun is really accurate, and his gadget just provides so much intel. And it just delays. Like, if an Ash runs in, they get gooed. They know they're going to get pushed, or they think they're going to get pushed, and that just causes them to retreat. It's just a whole mind game, and I feel like I always have at least an advantage with Legion, if not a level playing field. And he's confident. When you're not doing well on Siege, if you're not doing well on Siege, go to an operator you're confident with, like you know in the past you've got aces with, you've clutched with. Legion is my guy. Legion is my guy. Jaeger sometimes, but he lets me down quite a bit, does Jaeger, due to the lack of an ACOG. But just for some reason, Legion, just all round, great operator, one of the best in the game. So, I throw my first Legion. I always put one in Workshop because that's the standard push for attackers on Laundry defense, or Laundry offense, should I say. And what I'm going to do is I'm waiting until everyone gets set up. I wait until we get rid of all the drones to make my impact hole. There you go, make my impact hole. This is what I've started doing on Oregon now. You can do this another way, you can sit on the stairs, but I like to blow an impact hole and sit above the hatch. If you throw it right, like I have done just to the right of that light in the main lobby, they can't see you unless they come directly underneath. You are exposed a bit to the balcony windows, and if I did get pressured, that would put me under, obviously, pressure. But very rarely you'll see someone try and take you out. But just in case, because I'm Legion, there we go. Legion man behind, easy as you like. So 2 minutes, so we've got 30 seconds gone, and I see a hit marker, so I'm not sure. They think might be spawn peeking. I throw a Thatcher. They throw a Thatcher, sorry. When they throw a Thatcher, immediately look for a Habana charge, because normally they'll be in sync with each other. I look, get the first lot, I call it out, first batch gone. second batch gone. So the Hibana only has one more shot from her Hibana charge, and it's like, and that's barely a minute gone. We do go down to a 3v4 though. I think it's Capital or IQ from behind. I call out, somebody rushes in, and it instantly just turns up right now, as you can see. I'm being told Hibana's in classroom. Because my teammate went to objective, I knew not everybody would be on objective of the enemy team, so that's why I went down the stairs a bit cautiously. They do get a hatch though, because I was too busy killing her. So I'm like, right, legions around the hatch, stop them getting there. I've got a minute 30 left in the round, 2v1, but the Kavira's low health, so we do have to play a bit concerned. I hate when people just rush outside when it's like a 3v1, 4v1, because those situations tend to spiral, and it really bugs me. I just like, no, just secure the win, please. Just secure it. That's all I want. All I want is the win secured. As you can see, we go through here. I see that he's droned out. I hear the drone. He shoots at me. I just fire back and kill him. That, if he didn't shoot me, I wouldn't have known where he was. I knew he was on his drone because I heard the like them getting the telephone out of the pocket and things like that. So overall, easy round, and at the minute we're going flawless. What was that? That was a 1 kill? Yeah, that was a one kill? 2 kill. 2 kills. 2 kills that round. Oh, that's not bad. So we've got 2 kills that round, and still more to go. So you can see I'm going to pick Thermite again because they have to defend the laundry again. Simple decision, really. Easy as you like. Now, because we won those 2 rounds fairly comfortably, we all decide they were ready for the rush. So we're talking right now as a fireman. They were ready for the rush. They weren't ready for the rush, sorry. And clearly, they're probably going to try and counter the rush. So, we're going to do what we did, but we're going to wait 2 minutes to do it. That's what we decided to do, because if they're ready for the rush, they're going to get really anxious after about 2 minutes or a minute and a half. They're going to be thinking, what are they doing? Where are they? Where are they pushing from? And obviously something starts it a bit earlier, but the idea is we don't drone out, we let them do what they want to do, and for the first minute and a half we drone out the objective, and then we make our push. This isn't what you're meant to do. This is not like pro strats or whatever. You're meant to drone out and clear out as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. But because we were 2 up, feeling confident, we were like, right, they weren't ready for the rush, sorry. They weren't ready for the rush. So let's make them not ready for the delayed push. So same operators, Thermite and a Hibana. Ideally, sometimes you want a Thatcher just in case they do have like mute jammers around that hatch that would block that. But this time they don't even reinforce that side wall. You have to reinforce that side wall next to the hatch just to delay. Obviously, if there's a Thermite, it doesn't really make a difference. But if it's Hibana and you reinforce that, unless they're a good Hibana, they won't get that side wall. So it's all about decreasing visibility for the enemy and yourself. As you can see, we are slowly getting into position. 30 seconds gone, and boom, drones out. Everybody on their drones. Nobody pushing in. The guy we were playing with, that Sledge, he was a random that we'd found. He was really confused. He was like, can I not push? He was like, can I not even grenade someone? I was like, no. No, we're not killing. We're not pushing at all. All we are doing is simply just droning out. We're just giving call-outs, letting people know where everyone is on the board, letting people know what the options are, and then we'll go from there. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing on this bit especially. So you can see all we're doing, and then I decide to open windows so we have an easy access straight in once we decide to go in. And as you can see, or as you'll see, shall I say, I'm checking that angle because that's a very thin angle. If there's a good defender, they normally get that. Hibana opens the hatch from outside, and we've nearly had a minute 30 gone. I go in, just waiting. I get told I'm not allowed to go in, so I come back out. And then something triggers me to kind of, like, we have to go in. I nearly fail, in fact. So minute 30 gone, nothing's happened. All we've done is drone out. We haven't killed anyone, we haven't spotted. Alibi's the last. I'm calling that out. And then Jaeger decides to get a bit aggressive. 5v3, and here we go. With barely a minute left, Jaeger decided to, for some reason, push main door because he didn't know what was going on. They take objective, they rush in. Watch the rotation hole, which they always make defenders. If they don't, then they're screwed. Watch the rotation hole. I believe I get someone. Yeah, we get Bandit. And I call out, there's another one behind the thing. He goes to a 2v2. Alibi decides to push. Kill her. And then I call out that mirror's behind the mirror, and obviously I didn't see it's contested. I get corrected, decide to push, and that's just pre-aiming, knowing where she is. And the alibi, in fact, actually didn't help her there because it blocked her off. She couldn't see me. So as you can see, like, we rushed in the first one, and the second one we delayed. The exact same effect because they had the exact same setup in defense. It's just you need an anti-rush operator. You need somebody roaming on that far, and they did, but it didn't really work. So we go in to the fourth round. We're 3-0 up, and somebody says shotguns only. This isn't exactly the traditional play-by-play, but hey, who knows? Yeah, they decided shotguns only, and I decided, oh wait, Cav has a shotgun. This doesn't go well. I'm going to spoil this right now. This does not go well. Everybody dies. It comes down to a clutch situation. I don't in fact clutch it, but I maybe could have done, but it would have been very difficult. Very difficult. Especially with Cav, who I'm really not comfortable with, so to speak, on certain maps. It's only on certain maps that I am comfortable with Kavira on. I very rarely play her when there's options like Legion, Jaeger, Ella. In fact, there's just, if she does get interrogation, it's super useful, but it's like I'd rather not risk it. So we go in. We've got 30 seconds. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip to the end of this round. So prior to this, I've been droned out consistently. They know where I am, but they can only really get me from 2 windows. So I know for a fact somebody's going to push me, and they do. But because somebody was on their drone, I don't feel confident to get the interrogation. My idea here is good. The execution is terrible. Just watch this throw. Whee! I wanted to open the window quickly, but they found me. But they don't know who I am, so they don't know that I'm a Cav, but they know where I am. My teammate says he can't move because he got someone next to him. That's not ideal. I made this rotation hole earlier, tried to use it. Get one. And then if I had a little bit of a bread fat then. If I'd have shot Thermite with my shotgun, I'd have got that down to a 1v2? Yeah, 1v2. And I probably could have done that. Maybe. So yeah. That's the one round we got. It was like, right, that's enough. Let's just win this because I don't want to cause it. As you can see, we're on 9-1. I was going flawless until we decided to go shotguns only, which was infuriating, but you know, it is what it is. They lost laundry twice and really, really badly. So the odds are, I'm telling everyone, the odds are they're going to go kids' dorms because if they can't defend laundry, why risk it? If they don't change, and if they change and lose, oh well. But if they don't change and lose, then that's another issue in itself. So we get an Ash, a Sledge, Blitz, and a Thermite. Thermite for the kids' dorms wall, because if you can get into that, that's fantastic. That just opens up so many avenues. Although it is a bit narrow, so if somebody has an angle on that and you come appearing in, you're probably going to get shot. Probably. Just spoilers. Probably going to get shot. So go ahead and begin the drone phase, prep phase. Same again, as I've always said, I like to know what operators I'm up against, where they are, what their plan is, because I don't like finding that out on the fly. I jump downstairs straight away, call out, it's not downstairs. This saves time, lets another drone go straight upstairs and find the objective. Yeah, I like to know how the enemy's setting up. I don't like to find that out at the beginning of a round, because it just, that delays time. If you know beforehand, so like, right, they're doing a mirror, as you can see there, they're doing a mirror, master bedroom hold, excellent, call that out. Someone's putting their drone in bunks. Kids' bunks. They have a mirror there on the left hand side of the wall. That is my preferred mirror spot as well, instead of the middle, because you can actually shoot through the mattress, as you'll see in a bit. You can actually shoot through the mattress, so if you see someone, you could do a mirror peek, shoot them through the mattress, and you get the same result as if shooting them through the wood or without anything in your way. And it's quite good because they can't see you peeking, so it is much better having it on the left. So we'll go in here, and we've got 2 minutes there. I'm just going to quickly go on big window, try to get big window control. I'm calling out, can we get a claymore behind? And then that's mirror dead. I think somebody else says they kill the roamer, so I don't have to worry about behind. And I'm just pre-firing. I've started pre-firing a lot more, just little taps every now and again. Catch Bandit on the rotation early on because he didn't know the window's open, and we're down to a 5v2. And I think Blitz just rushes in. He's saying Bandit, but Bandit died. So I'll just vault straight in, shoot the floor, pre-fire in case of a frost trap or anything. Contested. I actually missed a shot and get a teammate killed here, which is unlucky. Contested. Illusion comes in, shoot him through the mattress there you go, and it goes up to a 1v1 with 2 minutes left. And I go super aggressive here. I could have like gone back out and used the time given to me, but I thought if I could just push. They have a rotational to the right, as has been called out. I push up, he shoots, I duck in, and then back out, get the kill, and a 12k. Thanks for watching.